Hi everyone, it's Scrap and Ames here. So I am just going to give you the craft room tour I promised a few weeks ago. So I have yet again redone my crafty space with some new Ikea things, shelves, drawers, and just reorganizing with new containers and things like that. So I love my space. Nope, it's just my fake doorbell. I love my new space. I'm very happy with it. It's very much got the mojo happening. So I thought I would give you a bit of a glimpse into the creative world of me, and maybe give you some tips if you're a bit like me, on a budget, in a smaller sort of space that's a bit shared. Yeah, so I will spin you around and take you through it. Bye. So just a quick glimpse, this is my house, that's my front door down there. So you walk in, so this is my lounge area, and then there's a wall there, and so this comes into our craft space. So it's ours as in my daughter and I share, that's her desk there. I gave her my Kmart drawers and her trolley there. So as you can see, just a quick overview, I've got a Kmart shelf, ladder shelf there just for my printers and just decorative sort of pretties. I've got the Ikea Kallax unit there, the 16 cube, another Kmart trolley, my desk is there, some Alex drawers in the black, and then I've got an old white table, like wheelie table here, that has my new cameo on it, and underneath is just some 2 cube shelf thing. I think it's from like the reject shop or something like that. It's old, that has just stationery stuff, and also for my kids and office sort of stuff. Now I'll just try and spin you around without making you sick. That's my daughter's room, and then this is the family office space. So originally, when I would have shown you a few months ago when I did this in March, that had all my scrappy stuff in it. It wasn't working because my desk is, as you can see, behind me. So I was getting up, walking over, all my stuff was in here. So it was driving me a little bit barney, because it was just, yeah. I lived with it, you know, whatever, but I could now change it around, so that's what I have done. So this is sort of like our library, and then office and games and things like that for the kids. So, yeah. All right, so where to start? All right, so as I said, there's my printers. That's my black one, which is the photo printer. It's what I mainly print my photos on, and that's just the general household printer. Other than that, some pretties, and that's it. And then we have our Kallax. So at the top, I just have some pretties. I'm not sure about this yet, but some December dailies. I store my stickers in this, which is just a magazine holder thing from Kmart. As you can see, nothing too special. Twine in a bunny jar that came from Kmart at Easter as well. My photo boxes here, which I think if you have a look through my videos, I think I showed you a video on how I sort my photos. In these boxes here, as you can see, I've got my Christmas kit, Thea's kit, and Archie's kit. That's my nephew and my niece. I'm working on albums for them, so I have specific baby stuff that I've brought, and that's their kits now. Those two boxes are the Office Works 12 by 12, or whatever they are, containers that have the bits in the top that you can sort. I'll show you. It's probably easier if I just show you. Hang on, there's something on top of this one. Oh, look at that. It's really organised and clean. Hang on. Oh, try not to make you dizzy. So, in the top, it's pretty chockers. The lid comes off, and it's this one here that's got the little compartments in the top here. Can you see that? And then it lifts up, and you've got everything underneath. That's all. So I have two of those. As you can see, baby girl kit, baby boy kit. Okay, go back up to the top. This corner's kind of a organised mess. So thread in there, and then at the back here, I have my, well, that's a fuse tool in there. And then this basket here has all my extra adhesives, and bits and pieces. As you can see, I'm kind of overflowing with it, so pretty sure I'm stocked up. Spare albums, and then in my another one of those Kmart magazine, I have memorabilia to scrap that needs to go into albums and things like that, but I'm not going through that today. Try not to make this too long, I'm too dizzy for you. All right, let's go down here. So this is from Ikea. So I've got all my mixed media stuff. So here is mixed media, pretty much. So I have hang on, take these photos down. All right, so these Kmart containers have my mists, inks, sprays and oxides. Gesso and other mediums go in that one. So there we go. Then I've got some pens in here. So glitter pens, any of my, like I've got some embossing pens, my scripty font pens, any spare pens, those sorts of things. In the back there, tucked away, is my attempt at some traveller's notebooks. I may get back to those. I probably should. Again, this container is from Ikea. And as I said, this one has all my brushes and mixed media sort of stuff, like my ink daubers, those sorts of things, my little mist bottles. So that's easy enough to grab, and they're all together. So I can just go room, room onto my desk, nice and close. Next shelf down, hang on, let me get that over there. Right, is texture paste, white gesso, clear gesso, matte gel medium. Come on, focus, camera, focus. Ooh. I've got some clear gel medium, but I don't really use that. My gelatos and dilutions paints and acrylic paints, and then my stencils. So I try and keep, I'm missing my gesso. Where's my gesso bottle? Oh no, it's in there, don't worry. I'm trying to keep it all together, and sort of, because I mix the gelatos and things like that with the texture paste, I sort of keep it together with the stencils, so that way then, that's just how my mind works, how I organise it all. And actually, that should be up there, the gesso. So that's that shelf. So like I try and keep, when I organise things, I try and keep it all together so that I can just, if I'm grabbing one thing, you know, like if I'm grabbing my dilutions paste, I'm usually grabbing it with a stencil. So, you know, that's what I usually use it for. All right, down here, I'll squish down. Oh, sorry, is my stamps. So I have a big basket I put my stamps in here. So all the big ones go in here. Everything that's in a pack. I'm going to focus. It's blurry. Alright, so as you can see, all the bigger ones in packs like that. I keep all my acrylic blocks, stamp cleaner, all my different ink pads are in there. And then underneath, in this container, hang on. See if I can get this open one-handed. There we go. So this one's got all my wooden mounted stamps, wooden block stamps in here. Oh, my Versamark. Oh, Versamark's in here because this is my embossing stuff as well. So that goes in there. Icons, wood mounted stamps with icons. What are they? Florals, sorry. I think. I don't know, something like that. I had a plan to it. Yeah. So that's how that's all good. Now this was given to me, but I found them there at Ikea as well, and they also come in the smaller containers. So it was kind of handy. Something I rearranged a little bit when I brought, or rearranged my whole unit, and then I had a spare big basket like this. So as I said, that's the stamp one. You can see it's just a little basket, just like that. And again, that's from Kmart, I think it was this, and then two smaller ones for like $4 or something like that, maybe two even. Try and put that down. I will work it out in a minute. All right, now underneath, sorry, my big fat finger's in the way. Down the bottom, as you can see there, they're just the pizza boxes that we usually get with, hang on a second. Hang on, I have to actually go under my desk, so let me bend down. Ugh. So these are the pizza boxes you get your kits and stuff in. So I've sort of hoarded those, and they have my pocket page protectors in them. So this is I like this idea better than a folder, because otherwise for me, it's just an expense I don't need in regards to having a folder upon folder of just page protectors. To me, it's a waste of money that I don't have. So I just stored these like this, and they hide away down the corner here, so they're not a big eyesore, and does the trick. Holds plenty. I have one that's chockers full of them. So yeah, so that's my little trick. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Alright, so then we come across, I'll go down the bottom this way. So this is the bottom shelf here as well. So, oops, that's just me chucking rubbish there. So this is my containers, 2 containers of Project Life cards. So that sits down the bottom as well. These are really heavy, so hence why these sat down the bottom. So my decision to organise again came down to, I didn't want these up high to pull down because, you know, they're heavy and ouch. I had to make sure that it was easy enough for me to manoeuvre around, like, you know, I can sit on the floor and go through them or whatever. So that's where they go. I need to sort a better place for that. Oh, I know where. Hang on. All right, then on the next shelf here is another big Kmart container. Now, at the moment, this works for me. I think I like it, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll just go with it for the minute. In here is literally complete mess. Is mixed media stuff. So I've got some baker's paper, my watercolors, a cup, spare ink daubers. Like, as I said, it is a mess. Lids to mix things on, napkins, yeah, all my Heidi Swap watercolor things. Yeah, as I said, at the moment it's not organized. I'm not too worried because I'll just rifle through it when I want to do some mixed media. It's not a big issue. I don't mind because I like the color. It matches the other containers in the unit. So it will do for now. So I'm happy with it for now. Whatever. It hides it away. That's the big thing. So yeah. All right. Next shelf, another one of these. Now, this one has all of my embellishments in it. Now, I might have just chucked a few things in here when tidying up after my big scrapping session yesterday morning. All right, so here are my embellishments. Oh, my God, let me tell you a story of finding these freaking containers. I searched all of Canberra just about for these containers. In the end, I found one in one of my local shops, which was so annoying because I literally searched the north side of Canberra for it. Yeah, anyway, so these are those 4x6 containers you can get. The photo containers, yeah. So I got these it was in a pack for like 20 bucks. Anyway, so I've sorted my embellishments into colour because generally I scrap by colour. So I've got multicolored. Oh, why is that not focusing? Come on, there we go. Gold, yellow and orange, red, pink, black, grey or brown, blues and greens. And then I actually have a spare container here. So that was always a bonus. I got extra just in case I didn't know how I was going to sort them. And what I did was I'd already had them semi sort of sorted, and then I just sort of really sorted it. And then I had some other little random bits and pieces as well that were lying around in my drawers. Originally these were in my Kmart drawers in baskets. It wasn't working. I didn't like it, and now I'm happy with this. So for example, in a few weeks I'm going to a retreat, to the Flutter by Designs retreat. So I may take this whole thing, I'm not sure yet, with me because it's pretty compact. I could fit some more stuff in on the top. Bob's your uncle. And as usual, I have my, random box of Amy's Laziness where I've put some of my own made embellishments in, but then I've got things that I've just chucked in here because I can't be bothered to find where they belong. And then there's like scrap bits of pattern paper. You know what? I'm going to throw that over there so that way I put it where it belongs. Alright, so that's the embellishment box. Alright, let's pop that back up there. Oh, I think I have 2 spare containers actually. Whoop it is. Alright, then we have the next top shelf here. Focus, focus. Come on. There we go. Alright, so this is my 12 by 12 how I organise my 12 by 12. You can see here sticker sheets, cut aparts, cardstock, paper pads, those sorts of things. Paper packs as well, like the Kaiser Craft ones. So that's all organised there. I have some mixed media paper there that I got given. What's that? Oh, that's my printer, thicker paper cardstock. So, and they're just organised on those plastic. I got given these by another scrapper here in Canberra. Sorry, my dog's barking at something. All right, then we move across to the next top shelf. Red folder has, I'm a Patreon peep of Inky Quill. So all that's in there. And this is just a nice little card I got when I went to craft fair here. I loved it, so I brought it. My diamond press. Then I've got my 6x6 paper pads in here, in this basket. This is a pencil case that's got my planner stuff in it, and then just some random notepad bits, jot notes doing stuff. Then we've got down next one is my albums, so kids albums, starting with the oldest and my son. Now, this box is also from Ikea, and my girlfriend introduced me to this, and oh my God, I am loving it. This is how you store thickers. Now, it wasn't an expensive box to buy. It is really quite sturdy. And I've just organised my thickers into colours. And I was originally going to buy those, 6x12, like these, page protectors. I was going to buy a heap of those. Not going to bother at the moment. This is working beautifully. So I've got these sorted into colour. So like black, white, pink, gold, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then at the back I've got word thickers. And phrase stickers, things like that. But it sits beautifully. They sit perfectly. They don't flap around. I just pull it out. I can pop it on my desk, pop it on the floor, pop it on a chair next to me, and Bob's your uncle. It works perfectly. So I absolutely, if you're not sure of what to use for your stickers, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. $6 for the box, I think it was at Ikea, and done. So couldn't recommend it enough. These have just got little embellishment sticker things in there that I probably need to sort through and put away, but I just haven't done it yet. One thing at a time. Life gets in the way. Yeah. So the next shelf is a bomb site. I need to buy a new container and I keep forgetting. This is all my tissue paper texture kind of box. Again, this is just a canvas box from like Kmart or something. All my texture stuff is in here. I have hidden underneath is things like buttons and ribbon and all sorts of goodies that I've been given. And then I brought some of these from the reject shop the other week because they looked really pretty. And I thought, whoop, I'm in here, and I remembered, so I grabbed them. So I'm not taking all of that out because, oh my God, it's a mess. But I do intend to buy another plastic container to put all of that in so it's sort of, you know, hidden away a lot better. But otherwise we just sort of push that in, tuck it in, hide it away as best as possible until you've sort of got to rummage through like I did yesterday and had it all over the floor. But that's the bottom shelf there. Yeah. All right. Now, bottom one here is... that's got PowerPoints. Now, this is all just other spare stuff. So, I've got craft foam, the sewing stitch kit, all those sorts of things. Nothing too exciting in there, but it's just spare bits and bobs, and it's not something I need to access really easily, so it's sort of just chucked away in the corner. I brought this big roll of paper from Ikea, one for work, so I do daycare at home, so the kids can draw all over it on the table and whatnot, and to protect the table when they're painting. But I also use it to protect the table, my desk, when I'm doing mixed media, and I love it. It is the best thing ever because I just don't have to worry. Like, I can just go nuts with the paint and stuff, and who cares? Like, God, I keep sticking my finger in front of the lens. Sorry. It's fantastic. So, yeah. Anyway, so next shelf is albums. So this is my daughter's albums. So it sort of follows on from these ones up here, goes down to here, and then my niece and my nephews and my niece's albums that I'm working on as well. We go up again, and they're family albums. So we have family albums, kids albums, kids albums. So, and obviously as time progresses on, the plan will be is that I will potentially need to use up here. So I'll either add shelves on or move this somewhere and put the albums there or something like that. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, and the last shelf is another 12 by 12 paper sorter shelf thingy. So they've just got some papers sorted by colour a little bit. As you can see, it's a little bit lonely, but that's okay because I've got a heap of paper pads, and then I get all my stuff with my design team stuff. So I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, so that is my IKEA Kallax. So I'll scan you out. Hang on. And as I said, I try and sort mine to look pretty, but keeping things close together, like the mixed media stuff close together, things that are heavier down the bottom, and things that I'm going to grab for really easily. I did sort the albums so that the kids could come and can see them and come and get them. Like my daughter's albums are down lower so she can easily get them out and see them. That's the plan with that. All right, so my desk, which now has everything on it. So give me 2 seconds and I will sort that out of the way. So that you can get it full. Now, I've cleared my desk off a little bit to what it used to be. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. So this is my desk. Now, it's from Kmart. Originally, it wasn't no, it's Big W, sorry. It wasn't the desk I originally wanted, but I'm really happy with it anyway. So it's got the brown surface, but it has these 2 little hidey hole spots underneath, which have come in very handy. So I keep my fuse tool mat. Oh, my daughter's left me love letters. Wipes, paper towel, glue gun, and that's it at the moment on this side. This holds my tray of goodies for my Kidaholic Kits team stuff, my paper trimmers, and my heat gun. So that's it for under there, so it's not too cluttered, and when I pull stuff out, it doesn't all fall on top of me. Then you've got my mat here, and at the moment, because I was working on stuff yesterday, that's still got that over. My tripod, that's it. My container here on my desk with just my, everyday items, scissors, pens, pencil, spray bottle, and whatnot. Now, I forgot. So next to me is my Kmart trolley with all my bits and pieces of all my regular used sort of stuff. So my adhesives sit on there, my regularly used stamps are there as well. Stapler, stays on ink for my stamps. All my phrase with tiny words, tiny alphas, all those sorts of things go in this container here. Another good one from, Ikea. Again, just lifts out. Now, down here is another one of those baskets. This has got some set embellishment packs. So these might be from collections that have a bit in them as well left. I have, what have we got here? Frames, tags. I think that's it, actually. I moved the doilies into a pouch. Enamel dots are all secured in here. Another IKEA container given to me. Now, I brought these pouches from Riot. Best thing ever. In here, I've got a pouch with all sorts of doilies in it. And then I have the printables, some of the littler printables from Patreon, Inky Quills Patreon, in this pouch as well. And they just sit at the back of the trolley. Now, when I'm couch scrapping, that dropped. I might drag this trolley over with me, and I put some of my pens and pencils and stuff in this top here. Not pencils, but you know what I mean. Those sorts of things. Sorry, I'm wobbling around, making you sick. Filming's not my forte. All right, punches go in this one. Now, when I go to retreat and stuff, I may take these out and take this with me instead with something else in it. Washi tape in this. This is what those 4x6 containers came in that I said that I put all my embellishments in. Came in this, which I was like, I'm not going to use this container, and then realised, yes, I will. Washi's perfect. These were organised. Yeah, not anymore. And then I've used this pouch now for all my diamond press dies, which I love. I love these pouches. I actually just brought 4 more that are a bit funky from down at my cheapie shop when I was just down there. Whoops. All right. So that's next to my desk. And then on the other side is my Alex drawers. Now, just so an FYI, go me, when these arrived, I ordered these online and delivered within the next day or so. I built these, and I built the Kallax all by myself because my partner was away for work and I'm impatient. So, yes. All right, so I went with the smaller ones which it was fine. I use the desktop here for my computer, and it's great for just as an extra workbench when you're scrapping and you chuck stuff on. Alright, so top shelf, top drawer, I store all my kits in for Kitaholic kits. So I usually keep the kit that I'm working with. So this is June's kit. I'm waiting on July, and I also keep in the bag it comes in the month before kit as well. So what I'll do is work out whether or not I'm going to split this. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do with the month kit yet. So that's Kitaholic kit. Then I have my scrapping fun kits. They are in the next drawer as well. So everything I need to use first and foremost, so my design team stuff is always at the top, and they fit everything. So and this is a little container from Kmart, and it fits in really well. It's from the party section, so it stores really well. I'll deal with that in a minute. Then this drawer, so they are different sizes. So if you have a look, you've got two smaller shelves, drawers at the top, and then this slightly deeper one. So then this is my Colour Blast kit, which I need to get into because I haven't done this month yet. So that stores that with the 12 by 12 papers and stuff in there. There's two of those in there. As you can see, it's quite a deep sort of drawer. That works. Now, I have a drawer that is dedicated to just new products. So these are the pouches I just brought. So I brought a medium-sized one, and then I brought a big one. So I brought two of each because I'm going to retreat in 2 weeks, whatever it is, so 3 weeks, and I just want to make sure I've got enough stuff for storage. So I put all my new stuff that I get in here just to have to use, you know, like a new toy, and eventually I will move them across into my stash. So I may get sick of that idea and use the drawer for something else, but that's what is in there, my new product stuff, so I can reach for it when I want to play with new things. And then down the bottom, I have all my wood veneer, chipboard, resin, buttons, you know, paper flowers, sequins, all the sparklies, acrylic, all those things. So, and I store them in all these containers. So this is a, you know, crafting one that I would have got from either Spotlight or the Cheap Shop for the acrylic. Another cheapy shop one. It's just a mix of all things. It's not divided. This one here, I think you would have seen on my last tour video. This is a tackle box from Kmart, and it just moves around. This has got all wood veneer in it now because I've updated my wood veneer, and then my sequins one as well. So yeah, those are, oh, hang on, the Alex drawers. So nice and easy, nothing too fancy, but as I said, that's just so I can, when I'm working, I've sort of worked my area so that when I'm crafting, it's just easy to grab stuff, that, you know, things that you're going to use a lot of. So when especially when I'm doing design team stuff, I want to just be able to open, like I'll leave that drawer open and be working from it. So it makes it just so much easier. And then, yeah, so then I've got my Cameo, which sits on this little white table. That was perfectly placed, so it was great. I can just plug it into my computer and it's done. I can just cook it up, play around while I'm sitting here, print it out, cut it, done. You know, everything's sweet as. So yeah, so that is my area. And then, as I said, my daughter's desk, which I'm constantly reorganising. And then the family stuff. Yeah, and then that goes out to our kitchen. But yeah, so I hope that I haven't made you too dizzy and whatnot, but that is my new and improved crafting area. I do love it. As I said, it's been on a bit of a budget, so, you know, lots of Kmart and using up some of the goodies I've had around the place as well, and just making it functional for me without, I don't like clutter, and I like an open space as well. Yeah. And this house isn't ours, so I have to be careful too. We rent, so, you know, I have that issue as well. So I know there's a lot of you out there that are in the same boat. But anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If there's something you want me to go through and do another video on, please feel free to, yeah, let me know. I'm happy to do organisation videos. I know for me, I love watching organisation videos. Always good ideas and things like that. Yeah. Especially being if you're a bit of a simple scrapper and organiser like myself. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Thanks, peeps. Bye.